Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I'm doing hashtag MS4 Mondays, which is hosted by Susan at I Totally Love It. And this is for May the 12th, which is mixed media. And I have tons of these baseboard frames, Tim Holtz. And this one's not my particular favorite shape, so I am going to attempt to remake it. So first I'm going to start off with just sanding this, so get the glossiness off of it, so my paints and things I'm going to use, glues and stuff, will stick to it. So let's just get this sanded a bit. Okay, let's get this, just get a little bit of cheesecloth here and just dust, get the sandpaper dust off of it. Made that look pretty cool. There we go, much better. I can't decide if I want to glue this on here and paint it, or if I want to paint it and glue this on here. Let's just, why don't we, where'd it go? Just glue this onto it, and then we'll go from there and see what we think. I think that'll work. Let's put some glue on this. Just pop this right on top of it. It doesn't really matter because we're going to be just cutting that middle part out. I don't know if I want, how I want to do this. I know I want to do the inside. Let's just poke a hole and cut it to the four corners. Okay, let's just glue these on here real quick. Okay, how do we want to do these edges? Just kind of fold them, I think. I think that'll work. Not too worried about the curves because we're going to put some fabric and things on now. Let's cut this off. Little scrappies for later. Let's just get these folded up and then glue them down. Okay, well, I thought I had paused my video and apparently I had turned it off when I went to see what was going on in my house. So, all I did, I can't believe that happened. Well, yes, I can. The sari silk with the sequins on it, all I did was staple it on. That's all I did. I think it looks really cool, but let's continue here. And I also got out my keys. These are from Amazon. These are the bronze ones that I have. 40 keys and very reasonably priced. And they're big. They're pretty big keys. Let's see if we can tell you what size they are real quick. Might say on the box. Don't know. But they are approximately 2 1/4. 2 1/4. They're pretty big for charms. But I just tied them together with a piece of lace. I tied it around one key, then I tied it around the other key. I thought that might look cute. Something like that, because I don't want to cover up the sequins. Those are really pretty. And I also have my paint out here. And I thought I would make a bow, but I will paint some of this black ribbon first. Black lace, I mean. So let's put some paint splotches on here. Get a little paintbrush. Let's do it down this side here. So it'll dry pretty quickly. Let's just get some of this. Oh, and this is Deco Arts Dazzling Metallics. It is copper. Just going to put some on here. No rhyme or reason, just getting it on there. We can always add some more later if we want to. Just getting some color on it, on the black. Getting some metallics, I mean, beautiful metallics. How much we have. About that much. That's fine. I'm not fussed about getting my hands in it. I'm just going to go ahead and get all of this up on it. Whoops. How about I cut this right there? Okay, let's get that black out of the way and get up all this copper. And we'll figure out in a minute which side we want to use, whichever one has more paint on it. That will be really pretty. Just a little bit to tone down the dark black. There we go. Let's set this aside to dry. Won't take long. That there, in case we need some more. Okay. Now, where was I at with this? I think I want to do some touches of the copper on here also. Just for some more color and that shimmery shine of the metallics. I think it goes really good with these sequins. Whoops, I didn't mean to get it on the sequins, but I did. No worries, it's all good. And this is for hashtag M is for Mondays for May the 12th, which is mixed media. And I will have all of the May. I'll have the list below with the dates for May and what we're doing. Last week was Masterboard, and this week is mixed media, and it is hosted by Susan, and I totally love it. Pop on over to Susan's channel, let her know that you saw it here, and it is an open collaboration. You can jump in at any time. I think that looks good. I always have a hard time stopping with the paint. Okay, we'll leave that right there to dry for a bit. How about we turn it just to, for it to be up there. That needs to be tucked under. We'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, I think the double keys are really cute. So let's do, this is a big key. I think that could be by itself. Let's go for, I had some scraps. Here we go. And I'm just putting the lace around there so I'll have something to glue it to the fabric with. Just use Fabri-Tac. I think it will stay just fine. Just get a little scrap of lace and then just a little bit of pretty. Tie it to one side a couple of times, double knot, and then onto the other side. There we go. Just enough so that, I think I'll tie this one again. Just enough so that the Fabri-Tac has something to grab onto. I'm sure I have some kind of glue that would glue this on, but this is what we're doing right now. I think it'll work just fine. There we go. Just trim this off real quick. Okay, there we go. Now, I've not been very good at waiting for things to dry, so I'm going to go ahead. This is the top, I think. Yes, that's the top. And let's see how we like this. That should probably go, which way? This way. These two could go here. This one could go here. Kind of like that, but we need something for the top and the bottom there. Don't think I want to put keys on there. What about the, let's see the ribbon, if we made a bow, maybe? Let's check on making a bow here real quick. Don't need anything fancy, I just want to see what it look like. Okay, I'm going to stand up so I can see better how it is looking. Okay, so we have a key here, bow there, key here. Wonder if we did like that, possibly, and maybe like that. The bow here, just let this be kind of going all crazy out there. How about that? Then if we had this key down here, and we just, maybe possibly we could just glue this. Or I could staple underneath maybe and make that farther over there. That might be cool. Okay, let's take these off real quick. Get the stapler out for that. Here it is. Maybe, let's try it. How about we go the other direction? That was not working, was it? No, it was not. How about we get the little tiny attacher? That might be better. Work smarter, not harder, Bex. Okay, we're going right here. Okay, let's see if that worked. Yeah, I think it will work. Let's just tuck this in here. Do not want that to be showing. There, that is much better. Okay, all the way to the side there. And the sequins are showing nice and pretty. See, the sequins are so pretty. Okay, and I don't mind that that's showing either way. It doesn't matter to me. I like it. Okay, the bow here. Just like that. Let's do this. Let's rip this up. I think that would just make a few more layers. It just doesn't look so stiff. Okay, the bow here. Oops. Just like that. Okay, let's glue the bow down. Where is the fabric? Fix. Okay, about right here. Oops, no, you're going down there. There we go. Okay, get this pulled down. I want to see the sequins if possible. Hold it a minute just so it can adhere to where I want it to. I think that copper on that lace just really looks good. You can see that it's black lace, but you can also see the copper. I think that looks really good. There we go. I like that. Let's see. This needs to be going the opposite direction. There, that's going the correct direction. Okay, I like the bow there. I wonder, yeah, put the double up here, or should put the double down here. Not sure. Oops. I think I like this at the top. Yeah, I like this better at the top. This is going to go about right there. Okay, go up a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's get some of this Fabrifix in there. Probably going to be having this everywhere. There we go. Okay, stay there for me just for a second. Okay, they're going this way. Take it up real quick if it doesn't fall off. Nope, it needs to be. Did I glue the wrong side? I don't know. No, I didn't. I did not glue the wrong side. That's funny. Just have to hold it on there for a minute. I think I'm going to actually get a clip. think that, great. Just get that to stay where I want it. Let me get another clip. Just a clip. Here we go. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. Awesome. So when it dries, that will be perfect. Okay, now let's get this one on here at the bottom, like that, right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get some quotes ready. There. Okay, whoops. Okay, let me get that off of me. Loads of fun. Okay, put a little bit here. And a lot on the back here. Okay. Now, get rid of the strings. I am really liking how it's turning out. It might take a bit to dry since I put such a glob. Okay, let's get some. First off, let's put this lid on here so it doesn't dry out. There we go. Okay. The clip there. And there. And one on this side. Yeah, I think that's going to be really, really cute. I like how it's looking a lot. Is that not pretty? You can just barely see that copper color on the ribbon. I like it. Let's see, is this ribbon go this way? Yes, it is. So we need to trim that to be that direction and that direction. There we go. I like it. So cute. All right, I'll let this dry and I will either add a picture at the end of this video or I will show it to you again with all of the clips off. But this is for hashtag M is for Mondays, and this is for May the 12th, which is mixed media, and it's hosted by Susan, and I totally love it. It is an open collaboration. I will come back and show you what it looks like without all the clips on it. Just wanted to show you again what we started out with. It's the baseboard frames, Tim Holtz, and this is what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like after we have put on the sari silk with the sequins and the lace that I applied. Put some of the copper paint on, and I sanded it down and glued this newsprint sack onto it. And that is what it looks like. I think it turned out so pretty. This is for hashtag M is for Mondays for May the 12th, which is mixed media. It is hosted by Susan and I Totally Love It. Pop on over her channel. She has lots of things going on. Always something fun. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.